Well, been stuck in the hotel basically the entire morning when hoping to do a full day at Dollywood. Weather has not been cooperating. Was told that it was just going to be a brief shower, but obviously that's not been the case. We've got a relent in the rain right now, so gonna head over. Looking at the radar, it looks like it could be one of those days where it rains a lot, stops, rains a lot, stops. So let's hope it misses us and hope that the weather people were right, but so far, not batting 1,000. We're here now several hours later after the weather finally is looking like it's gonna start clearing up, but hey, there's a positive. I'm joined by my nephews, Ryan and Luke. Guys, excited for this?
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do first?
Water.
Water ride? Okay, well it's raining, so I guess that makes sense. Let's head to it. So here we are at Smoky Mountain Rampage. I made the executive decision to sit this one out. The boys, well, they have raincoats and a change of clothes. I have neither of those things, and I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's not warm, and it is not sunny, at least for right now. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit, but with the rain all day, I just did not feel like getting soaked. And they're much lighter than me, and the heaviest person is the one who gets soaked on the rapids. That's obviously going to be me. So I decided to sit this one out. Let's see if they enjoyed it.
Smile.
You guys ready?
Yep. Luke, Ryan. Say goodbye.
How was the ride?
We got soaked.
How'd you get soaked? I don't even see you being that wet.
My pants are very stinky.
You can't get out now that
My
you're
pants are.
What's your favorite part of the ride?
When you get wet.
When you get wet? No specific drop or anything? Just when you get wet?
Yeah, the first drop.
The first drop?
I like the little spring things.
Bring that along.
So after the twins got a ride in on Rapids, my wife and I went and did a ride on Lightning Rod. Just opened up after being down due to the weather and everything. Waited in line for it to open, and we were on the first train. We asked the sorter, hey, can we get the back row? Back row, please, because going through, I prefer the front, but I actually hadn't ridden the back since the retracking, so I'll get to that at another point in time. But he refused to accommodate our request. Row 9. Hey, can we please have row 12? That's the open one. Can we please be there? Row 9. Very rude, did not say, hey, sorry, anything like that. Just kept telling us row 9. So, not a great way to start. Kind of a bad taste in your mouth. It's the first train, back row, it's a request. It's one of the things that you ask, and that's what Dollywood asks right when the grouper's going on, when it's sorting through your rows, not when you're up on platform, but when you're in the grouper section to put in your row request. I don't mind waiting longer if that's what needs to happen. There was no one in row 12, and I get told row 9. Very rude, not funny, not polite, not a great way to start. So we did voice our complaint up on the platform, and another employee took care of that situation, apologized, said they would explain, made accommodation for it, very fine, and we got to row it in the back, and I guess I can get into that in a second. Just a little frustrating, and Dollywood's known for its amazing park service and amazing guest satisfaction, and there's glimpses here and there that just, for the most part, are good, but there's been more over the past few years of it not being as great as it once was on the guest satisfaction front. Now, a great save makes for an improvement to the day, but when it was my wife's first ride of the day, actually my first ride because I didn't do rapids, it's not an awesome start, but once again, got the back row for Lightning Rod after the complaint, and definitely it's the first time I believe I've ridden it since the retracking, and the rattle is almost gone. There's still a little rattle, but definitely none over the quad down, and you get significantly more airtime over that first hump because of, we talked about before, the launch mean decrease. So the back row, still a great row. I think I still prefer the front, but there's definitely more airtime in the back, and the rattle is overall gone, and my wife whispered, back row is better, so she prefers the back row. Either way, it's great. I say ride them both, and hopefully you won't get that jerk who says, no, we can't accommodate your request. When I reference the cave being gone, I made a reference to these two being very, very sad. So Let's see what their reaction is.
That it's just rubble now.
It's not rubble.
Basically.
How is this rubble? This is a clear path. But what was your guys' favorite part of the cave?
My favorite was this. I like the dirt.
Do you guys both know why you originally liked the cave and what always wanted to go with it?
Because it was cool.
No. Was it because of Pokemon?
Was it?
Yes, Pokemon Go. You guys always wanted to come here because there was a Pokemon in this area.
There was?
Yep. So you wanted to show us the cave so that you could go do Pokemon Go. But the cave is now gone and the two of them are very sad. But it is a very nice area and they've done a good job replanting, and I'm sure they'll deck this out during Christmas and Halloween time. It took a while to get there, but now that the clouds are out of the way, the rain has stopped. When the sun came out, it came out hard. It heated up and it's gotten warm. Just took a while to get to the dry conditions that we were hoping for throughout the day. Now Dropline is behind me. It is currently out of commission due to the tragedy that happened in Orlando. The ride is made by the same manufacturer, so out of an abundance of caution due to the tragic incident that happened, they have decided to close the ride currently, even though there's no connection with it other than it being the same manufacturer. They want to make sure everything is safe and on the up and up while the time being, so the ride is currently down. Not sure timeline of when it'll reopen, but Dollywood making sure everything is safe. Just rode Dragonflyer, my second ever time. How many times have you ridden this thing?
Like 4.
How fun do you think this is?
Really fun.
So, as a kiddie coaster, it definitely has a bit more thrill to it. What's your favorite part of it?
It goes really fast.
Goes really fast. Now, this is a slightly higher than the 36 inches that I referenced in another video, but the thing about this one is it is that nice step up for kiddie coasters. So you get that like next element as you're working your way up in the theme park world.
Thunderhead.
He said it, we're going on Thunderhead. Now, you've done this once before, but it's been a while,
yeah.
And you looked at me and said, let's do it after Dragonflyer, so we're about to do it. Excited? Let's go have fun on one of my favorite rides. Second ever ride, but first time ever riding it willingly. How was it?
Very, 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 very fast.
Very fast. What was your favorite part?
Probably getting to the end.
Well, my favorite part is probably either the through tunnel or the fact that it can make my hair stand up in really weird ways, but it was a fun ride, and I'm very proud of you for riding it on your own and waving as we went through the station. The sun is shining and the day has come to an end, and as my 2-year-old has told me, the moo, aka the moon, is out. So today comes to an end, a little bit of fun, and got a lot of footage for an upcoming video, a comparison between Six Flags over Georgia and Dollywood on which park you should bring your kid to, and it's actually a closer contest than I would have thought. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hey, give a little comment section if you like my nephews being in the video as well. They're really proud to do it, and shout out to them for riding Thunderhead. Thanks for watching, and like I said, subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. Let's build the channel.